We're so back. Alright, let me ping the Discord. Alright, here we go. Yet again, we're back. Hello, everybody. Alright. We got stuff to do today. I don't have anything specific in mind. We're just gonna kind of be, like, building towards Hebra. I don't know, like, what there is on the surface. Wow, you actually made your bed. Yeah. I made it. I made my bed. As you guys can see, I made my bed. Here, I can fix it. I can make it a little bit better. I can make it a little bit better. Look at this. There you go. I made it a little bit better for you guys, since you guys like when I make it. That's better? Yeah. Yeah, it looks way better, doesn't it? Hello, everyone. Okay, so we finished the Geoglyph. How much for you to properly make your bed? Dude. Should I make that a channel point redemption? You can redeem like 10k points for me to make my bed. That'd actually be really funny. That'd be kind of funny. I can do that. I can actually do that. And then we can do like a little bit less for me to make it worse. So that way if someone redeems and makes me make the bed, someone else can redeem to make me unmake it. I like that idea. That's really funny, actually. Alright, so, what are we doing today? Well, I don't really know exactly, because of the fact that we did the Geoglyph. What else is there between Hebra and Lookout Landing? Like, there's some more Geoglyphs in Hebra, I think there's 2. And outside of that, there's Forgotten Temple, but I've already built most of that. There's just like the extra room in the back. So, like, I don't see there being many major builds left for the surface of Hyrule. And I feel like that's going to kind of be how a lot of this project is going to go. A lot of it is just going to be small things here and there, but there's just so much terrain to cover. Because not only do we have the surface, we got the depths too, and then the Sky Islands obviously are a big thing. So, I don't really know what we're going to come up on next. I don't really know. We're just going to start building and see what we find. See what we come across. Hello, Celios. But first, elephant in the room, okay? We're going to start off. I'm going to start off by saying a couple things. Number one, I changed the falling rocks. Very slightly. Okay, everyone, keep your cool. Keep your cool. We're going to be civil about this. We're going to be civil about this, okay? Listen up. Don't freak out yet. I was online with some of the other builders, Alfie and Goat, last night, and I made a change to the fallen rocks, and they both said, oh yeah, that's much better. That is way better than it was before, okay? There's no Dark Prismarine. It's not Dark Prismarine. Relax. I made one slight change to the fallen rocks, and the other builders liked it. So that's what we're going to take a look at first. Second of all, I changed the Geoglyph again. I changed the Geoglyph, but we got, like, 5 or 6 other builders to sign off on it and agree that it was the best choice, okay? So just, let's all stay civil. Let's all stay civil. Okay? Let's all stay civil. Let's take a look, okay? Let's take a look. Alright. Okay, everyone remain civil. We're civilized people, okay? We're all very civilized. Let's look. Alright, first of all, this is what I did to the fallen rocks. All I did is I changed the concrete powder to a noise pattern. Gray concrete, gray wool, cyan terracotta. That's all I did. Like I said, it's not major. It's not major. All the other builders online, they agreed. Yes, this is a good change. Never mind, you cooked. Okay, good. Ding, ding, ding. Got one right. I'm one for two. We'll see how the other one goes. And I also, of course, made the diagonal versions of them. So we're ready to kind of start placing these around. I've saved them all as templates, except I forgot about that one. Whatever. So we're ready to start placing those. Boom. Done. Looks like pretty much all of us agree that's good. That's better. All right. Now for the geoglyph. This one I'm scared for, okay? This one I'm scared for. I don't know what you guys are going to think. The first thing I want to see, I'm going to pull out a book that Alfie gave me last night. This is the list of people who agreed. This is the list of builders who agreed that my new change to the glyphs is good. All people we asked, except for Goat, think it's a good change. And the reason Goat doesn't think it's a good change is because she thinks the geoglyphs are yellow. So, I mean, I think that about, like, I think that tells you everything. The person who disagrees because they think the geoglyph is yellow. So, you know, let's take a look. This is what it is. I don't know. It's still up for debate. You not cooked. Ooh, I like it. Horrible. Yeah, this is about the reaction I expected. This is about the reaction I expected. You guys are ridiculous. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it looks good. A lot of people are saying they don't like it. Never mind, you uncooked. Not good. I like it. It looks good. They don't look green, so that's fine, I suppose. What? The green is pretty intense? We're never gonna win. Chat is trolling, it's great. Yeah, I do think a lot of people are just trolling now. I do genuinely believe a lot of people are just, like, saying this stuff to troll. I don't know. What happened with Verdant Froglight? It's too white. Okay. Go ahead and try something, Sly. The green is a little too strong. We don't have better options. We literally spent all of last stream trying to use less strong greens, and nothing was better. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of people who like it. There's a lot of people who don't like it. We're never going to find something that everyone likes. There's always gonna be someone who's pissed off because people expect to have the exact perfectly correct color, and that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. The change I made, by the way, I didn't just change it to emerald. I added an outline. I added an outline of green concrete powder to blend it with the grass more, and I really like that. I suggested endstone since it's slightly green. Yeah, this is the endstone was all right, but I don't like it as much as I like the emerald. The endstone was okay, but it's just not. It's too dull. It's just too dull. The emerald is far too, or the endstone is far too dull. Like, look at this. I don't like this. The endstone looks pretty good from a distance, but it's I don't like it up close. I hate the endstone up close. Glow light, guys, we're never doing glow lichen, like, ever. I'm putting this out there now. So many people suggest to do, like, glow lichen. It's not gonna happen. I'm never doing the glow lichen on stuff like this. Glow lichen looks terrible. Like, it's pretty good, but it's not green enough. It's simply not green enough, and that's why I chose the emerald. The consensus I came to, they agree it's better. No, they don't. Not everyone agrees. Endstone is yellow. Endstone is bad. Like, not everyone agrees with you, Goat. Lime concrete powder with the outline. I guess I didn't actually try that. We're not getting caught up on this forever, chat. We're not doing this forever again. You know, I hate it. There's just no good option. People are gonna be pissed off no matter what. Why not make a texture pack? Because that's cheating. Emerald is way too green, though. Guys, we cannot get the perfect color. It's not gonna happen. We cannot get the perfect, exactly correct color. It's never going to happen. We're gonna have to choose something that's not perfect. We have to. There's no other choice. We either go for something that's, oh, too white, or, oh, too green. And I would rather choose something that's too green. Yes, we can. Yeah, see, people are just trolling now. This is what I'm talking about. People are just trolling now. Yeah, it's the same as the concrete powder. Nope. We tried Melon Sly. It's a no. Aren't you colorblind, though? That doesn't change the fact that we are never going to find a perfect color. Not everything in Tears of the Kingdom has a one-to-one, like, oh, this is the perfect block choice. It's never going to happen. People are always going to be pissed off. Not everybody likes a single choice because there's no objectively correct choice. We have to just choose one. We have to choose something that's off. And if we have to choose between something that's too white or something that's too green, I choose too green every single day because the glyphs are green. We haven't even gotten to the big problem, guys. We haven't even got to the big problem. Okay, guys? What is that? Yeah, no. I don't like the concrete powder. I don't think it's worth trying anything else. We tried everything yesterday. This happened last night, too. Goat came in and we're like, oh, let's try this block instead. It's like, nope, we tried it. Nope, we tried it. Nope, we tried it. Nope, we tried it. We already chose everything. A lot of people keep saying bone block. I don't see the vision. I don't see the vision with bone block. Like, what? I don't see the vision with bone block. I don't see it at all. Oxidized copper is too blue. We tried that. Far too blue, blends in too much. That's what I'm saying. We tried everything in yesterday's stream. There is no better option. Exposed copper. It's gonna blend in too much. I'm telling you that just... Okay, I assume you meant, not exposed, but... What is it? It's not oxidized. It's not exposed. It's... What is it? Weathered. I assume you meant weathered. Again, blends in too much. This is what I'm saying. We tried everything. We have literally tried everything. And again, we have a lot of people just trolling. Like, I look over and I believe that literally anything else is better than Emerald. Slime Uncle Green Frog ladder underneath? No. I'm not doing a transparent block. I just checked they are white. Yeah, and then that's the other problem. We have people coming in here thinking that the geoglyphs are white. We have people coming in here thinking that the geoglyphs are yellow. And that throws a wrench into everything. Because I think 90% of the people here are definitely going to agree that they're not yellow and they're not white. That's the other problem. They are green. If there's anything that the majority of us can agree on, it's that they're green. You guys have not changed my mind. I thought when I came on the stream, if you guys didn't like the emerald, that you guys might change my mind. You guys haven't. You guys have not changed my mind. They are white. Yeah, see, yeah, people are saying I'm crazy for thinking they're green. This is the problem. Do a poll, white or green? They are objectively green. I'm not even doing a poll for that. I'm not even entertaining the idea of them being white. They're not white. They're not white. Scoria, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Do a poll for Froglight versus Emerald. It's not going to change my mind. It's not going to change my mind. If we do a poll and you guys all say, oh, Froglight's better, it's not going to change my mind at all. I'm sorry. Liev, thank you for gifting 10 subs. I appreciate it. Sorry, we're in the chaos of this all. I just wanted this to be a quick, like, 2-minute section. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Liev. I appreciate it. What's wrong with Endstone again? It's not green enough. That's what I didn't like about the Endstone. Hello? Okay, that was weird. What I don't like about the end stone is it's not green enough. It's not green enough. Again, if we have to choose something that's too green or not enough green, I choose too green. What about bamboo block? We tried that yesterday. I'm telling you, we tried everything. We tried everything yesterday, guys. We're not gonna find anything. Try moss block. We tried that yesterday. It blends in too much. Pale moss. It's the complete wrong color. You guys haven't changed my mind. You guys haven't changed my mind. Because I can't trust... I also cannot trust that a majority of you guys aren't trolling anymore. There are so many people in chat who are definitely trolling. Check builder chat. What's going on in builder chat? Literally looks perfect with endstone. Just compare the two colors. It doesn't. It doesn't. You're using... You're not... We had the same argument yesterday, Sly. That's what we were arguing about yesterday for 30 minutes. If you take an image from all the way back here in Tears of the Kingdom, it's not going to look the right color. But once you get up and look at it, it's green. We just argued about that last night, Sly, and we agreed that you were wrong. Me and like 5 other builders. Again, every single builder who we've asked, apart from Sly and Goat, and remember, Goat thinks it's yellow, so her opinion doesn't really like... They've all agreed. You guys haven't changed my opinion. Nope. We're sticking with this for now. You guys have not changed my opinion at all. We're moving on. You guys didn't change my opinion. I thought you guys might be able to, but you guys didn't change my opinion. Because I think a lot of you guys are just trolling. We're moving on. Sorry, guys. I accidentally just deleted the book. God. God dang it. Alright. We're moving on. We're done with that. We're done with that for now. Okay, guys? We have to do something else. Oh my god. I need to save this as a template real quick. So, we have the rocks finished. At least you guys agreed. At least everyone unanimously agreed that this change was good. You guys all unanimously agree that this change was good.
I trust your vision and everything you do. Red heart emoji.
Thank you, I live in a box. Thank you for the 5. See, this is something as well that I've been like thinking about. Like, why am I having these problems now? Never have I ever had so many problems with colors like this before, you know, when like building beforehand. Like, there have been times where I've been building and yeah, I run into problems where I'm colorblind and it messes me up really bad. But why is it getting like worse these last few days? And I realize it's just because I'm streaming. That's why. Because when I usually build off stream, there's nobody to like tell me that I'm wrong. And when people do tell me that I'm wrong, it's usually just a couple of the other builders who are working with me. So then it's like me and 3 other people who have to come to an agreement, you know? Like, yeah, let's settle on this block. But when I'm streaming, we have hundreds of people that we're trying to convince to use the same block, you know? And then we have people who are just like trolling, you know? There are 100% people who are just like disagreeing for the point of disagreeing, because, you know, it's funny. Which it is pretty funny. But like... That's why it's been such a struggle lately. Because genuinely, I think if I wasn't streaming, if I chose that block off stream, nobody would care. People would care, but not nearly as many people. Also, it looks like somebody just tried to prove me wrong in general chat by color picking the color from Tears of the Kingdom to show that it's yellow, and it came out as lime. Somebody tried to prove me wrong. They color picked the image from Tears, trying to prove that it's yellow, and it's actually lime. There we go. Goat, that image that you love sending around, turns out it's lime. Oh my god. Alright. I just realized I saved these as templates, but they're actually incorrect. I give up, you win. Yeah. Again, it is very possible that my opinion will change. It is very, very possible, guys, that I'm gonna change my mind, like, tomorrow. But, like, I picked that out yesterday, and I was like, you know, maybe on stream tomorrow, people will like it. If they don't, maybe they'll convince me to do something else. And it just didn't work today. Just didn't do it. Whoops. Oh, there's concrete powder inside. Oh, no, 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 no. I need gray concrete powder. Have you considered adding some weak light source blocks? They're already there. We've added lights, so they do glow in the dark. Don't worry about that. They do glow in the dark. They just don't glow like a light source block would, you know? Like, obviously, you put down a frog light, that's gonna glow more than a light block will during the day. But there are light blocks there, so they will glow at night. Thank you for the 500 bits, William. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can just show you. There we go. They glow. Do you feel like Elon Musk copied your brand by naming his AI Grok? Yeah, he definitely did. Why is the server lagging? What is this? Is somebody like doing something on the service?
It's definitely a paler green, but it's just a super hard color to match in Minecraft.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, it is a pale green, but you guys have to understand that we're not going to be able to perfectly match the color. And even if we do, like, even if we could perfectly match the color, if it doesn't look as good in Minecraft as like a darker green, I'm going to choose the darker green. I'm going to take the creative liberty, because if a pale green doesn't look good, like the endstone, I'm going to take a creative liberty and make it more green for the sake of Minecraft. And that's what I'm basically doing here. Yes, I know the emerald block is not the perfectly correct color. I know. But we're never going to find the perfect color. We're never going to find the perfect block. What is the... Okay, fallen rock without an S. Boom. Yeah, I need to replace the first few, because I didn't color... I didn't color the polished tuff here correctly. I need the noise painter of this. Moving on. We're moving on. We're done. We're done with that. At least for now. Again, maybe we'll come back to it later. Oh, yeah. I never got to mention, like, my big concern with the glyphs. I kind of forgot that in the whole, like, in the whole chaos of this, I literally forgot to tell you there's a huge concern with the glyphs. They don't all go in grass. And the current glyph design has the green concrete powder to mix it in with the grass. And we can't really do that for, like, for example, the knife one that's on the sand, the Hebra ones that are in the snow. So it's gonna be weird because these colors might not look as good in what's it called? Whatever. In, like, the snow. People are still trying to, like, prove me wrong in general, and it's really funny. Like, guys, look, if you use the color code, actually, endstone is the best possible choice. Did you not hear what I just said? I don't care if endstone is the best possible choice. It doesn't look as good as emerald, in my opinion. So I'm taking the creative liberty, and I'm choosing emerald. We're moving on. We're done. We're done. We're done talking about it for real. I'm not talking about it anymore. We can come back to it another time and see if we change our minds. There's Grog over there. I was talking about this last night. I could probably make an entire short and a half based on this stupid argument. I could make a whole short and a half based on this geoglyph. And I kind of don't want to, because if everyone's going to be, like, silly about it, then I don't even want to hear it. But it probably would get a lot of views. Probably will get a lot of views. Oh my god. Wait, I need to look at the TOTK assets. So 1, so that's 2. This is 3, that's 4. Wait. They all didn't copy correctly. I have to do them all over again. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. Alright, time for number 3. At least we got a banger song playing. The hell's going on in the background? I don't question these kind of things anymore. I don't ask questions. I stopped asking questions like that a long time ago. People just do things on this server. I just checked Endstone. It's not. What? Maybe the closest block in color. And again, I don't care. We're not talking about it anymore. I don't care if it's the closest block in color. We're done. We're done talking about it. We're done. We'll resume the argument another day. We will resume the... Okay. Here's the deal, guys. We will resume this argument when we get to the next glyph. When we get to the next glyph, you guys can go ham again. We can talk about it all we want. We can complain together. We can all be annoying about it. Hold it off until the next glyph. We're waiting until the next glyph, and then we'll resume the argument. What number is this? Is this 4? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Boom. Bone Rock 4. That's the deal, guys. We're done talking about it now. We'll resume the argument when we get to the next one. Because the next one is going to be in snow. The next one's going to be in a snowy region. And it'll change opinions, I bet. The next one being in snow is almost certainly going to change opinions. Fallen Rock 5. Gonna kill you, Will. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think we can actually realistically, like, decide for sure yet. Just because of the fact that, like, the different regions are gonna make it look different. Because I don't think... Part of my reasoning is that I don't think something dull like Endstone is gonna look as good in the snow. But... No! Stop it! Stop it! I'm not saying any more about it. For real. I'm ignoring all messages about it. Anyone says something about it, I'm ignoring it. This is 6, I believe. Yeah. This is 6. And then we got 7, 8. We're gonna start placing these around. I think I'm gonna have... I think I will probably have to be, like, perfect with the placement of these, huh? Like, I didn't think about how we have to perfectly place every single one of these rocks. And originally, I was actually gonna ditch these vertical ones because I thought they were all rotated, but there are some around that I found that aren't the correct color. Or the correct orientation. I'm color brain rotted right now. Stop talking about it in game chat, guys. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out, you two. Sly, stop testing stuff. Okay, the geoglyph is intact. Who changed that back? Who changed this? Alright. Alright, we should have... Did I get the bottom one? Yes, I did. So now, if I go into here, all the fallen rocks are copied. All the fallen rocks are copied. So we can start pasting those around, meaning I can get rid of all these. Hello? Why is the server so laggy today? What is happening? Like, what is going on? There we go. There we go. Alright, should we save this as an asset and get rid of these too, so they're not in the way? I think I like the sign more than I like the banner. Yeah, I like this. Let's copy this. Move this down and over. Like so. Stop changing it. Stop it. Put it back. Thank you. Did it show up properly? I don't know. We'll find out. What is this thing called? It's, what the hell is this thing called? Does anyone know? Other than just floating whatever? Nobody knows, doesn't look like. I guess I'll just call it floating tablet. Cool rock, yeah. Ancient tablets. I'll just call it floating tablet. Just got here. Why is the fun gang in the sky? Again, I stopped asking these questions forever ago. I stopped asking these questions so long ago because other people on the server just do stuff and this is the result and I don't question it. Why is the queen in a Santa hat? I don't remember that, but it's there. Are there diagonal ones? I don't think there are. And if there are, we can just take the creative liberty and not make them. Also, wait. Aren't these islands supposed to be... They are supposed to be star-shaped, but this isn't the full island. That's right, because these parts fall from the full island. So we can get rid of this. Alright. There we go. Now this area is cleaned up, except for Grog here. There he is. Alright. We need to put some of these floating rocks around now. I was looking, there's a shrine here, and there are a bunch of the fallen rocks. So, we're gonna start trying to properly place them. So there's one here, which is, this hill, about right here, is the floating rock. So let's get out our assets, and let's take a look. I think one with an extreme angle like this works. Not quite. I don't like that one much for this. Let's try this one. Something like that, probably. I like that. Is it kind of big? Oh, these are... Did I make them too big? Well, let's see here. That's at least like 2 blocks. Okay, again, these aren't perfect. These are just templates. I don't think they're too big, honestly. Maybe like a tiny bit, but like, not really. Like, if we get out a different one, like if we look at this one, I don't think this is too big. The angle just makes them look bigger. I don't think it's necessary that they're too big. I just think the angle makes them look bigger than they actually are. Here, let me get out this. Because, like, they have the same width. I built these with the same width. But because... Dude, what is with this? Is somebody doing something on the server that's, like, really laggy? Because the server is, like, crashing out today. They do look much bigger on the angle. Do I really have to redo them? Do I actually have to redo them for, like, the 4th time? Are you gonna make the bosses? Probably, yeah. Smaller would look too sticky. They would kind of look too thin. Well, let me just try an idea here. Let's get out gray concrete. Separate 21 cuboid. So this is the same like width as the other ones, but I rotated them like this. So maybe we should, instead of rotating them, instead of keeping them this width. Why does that look so much? Hold on. Hold the phone, chat. Grab it. Thank you. Maybe I did use the wrong width. I don't think I did. Why does this one look so much bigger? Why does this look so much bigger? They're like the same width. They're like almost the exact same. And I used the same width, 5 by 5 by 21 for a height. And they look so much bigger. But this is like a key detail. We should get this right, because these rocks are going to be everywhere. Hold on. Hold on. Here's a good way to look at it. Let's look at it on a map. We can use the maps as a good comparison for size. So you can see here, it's like a little... You can kind of see it. Let me move out of the way. Let me get like over here. A very small little nub on the map. And you can kind of see it right here. What do we think? Should we slim them down, guys? What do you guys all think? Let me hear you guys' thoughts. I don't know if we should or not. True opinions. Don't just like tell me what I want to hear so I can do less work. I think it looks good. Yes, it looks fine. It's just so big. Looks alright. Make them a little smaller, but not too much. Because the other part of it... The other thing you guys have to keep in mind is we're not perfectly replicating the shape of every single one. We're using different assets, right? I am making a collection of assets, and I am going to be pacing them around. So, like, in Tears of the Kingdom, while this specific one might be smaller, that's just because I'm using one of the bigger styled rocks. No, I can't look past it anymore. I can't look past it now. I have to. I'm not going to slim them all down. I'm just going to make a smaller, template for us to use. I'm not slimming them down. I'm just making a new one that is thinner. So we're still going to keep all the old ones. Because, like, this one is more like this, and then it's... The server's still lagging. I don't know why the server's lagging. My connection is fine. It wasn't doing this yesterday. I'm actually going to move it way up into the sky to give us more room to work with. I don't know what's going on here. It's just this specific one that needs to be smaller, I think. So we need to do like that. And it's kind of like... It's kind of like this. Brother, come on. Anytime I try to do anything, the server just dies. And we can do like this. Yeah, that'll be better for this. And then... let's get out some polished tuff. Like so, and get this. There we go. And then noise painter those to turn them to the right color.
Much love. Can't believe I actually made it for a stream with my work schedule. Truly admire your drive and creativity. Happy and honored to be here.
Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5, man. That's so kind. I am glad to see you guys all here. I am going to be playing... I want to stream this project a lot more than I streamed the Breath of the Wild project, so... hopefully it'll give you guys, like, more chance to actually make it for streams for those who can't, usually make it. Especially because I'm kind of varying up my schedule a little bit more. I'm gonna start streaming, like, later in the day for me. So, that'll, hopefully give people like you more time to show, like, to make it to streams if you guys want to. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it so much. How many people do you think are working on this project? I think there are, like, 20 people that have the builder's role. But a lot of them are, like, not super active. In terms of, like, active builders, probably less than 10. Is stream lagging? Oh, God. Why is stream lagging? Dude, maybe my internet's just not having a good day. Brother. Why would this be happening? I'm trying to think. Why would this be happening, bro? Why is my internet crashing? Oh my god. Let me try something here. Let me try something here. This is so annoying. I don't know why my internet is having, like, troubles today. Never mind. Lag gone? Okay. Yeah, maybe my internet's just, like, not having a good day. Because, like... I don't know what's going on here. Weird. Weird. Thank you, YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate it. Alright, let's color this in. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Fallen Rocks base. Delay is massive. Just refresh. It's also possible that I just, like, read the messages late. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of that guy. I'm gonna relog. Yeah, I don't know. My internet just might be having a bad day. Not sure why it would be. Maybe that's why I was, like, connecting. My connection was bad on the stream. Whatever. We'll keep going and hope it's not a problem. Alright, so we got a new one here. We're going to save this as the rock asset number 9. Turn off a mask before that causes problems. Down 3 over 2. And then forward by a couple. Like so. Oh, we need to go... No, we don't. Boom. Fallen rock number 9. Yes. Alright, and now we can get rid of all this. Just like so. Why did I just hear a fire charge? What are we doing? Big axiom question. What's up? What's the big axiom question? Fallen rock 9. And then we control that. And move it up into the spot. And then we can push it into the mountain a little bit more to make it even shorter. Boom. I think that's good. How do I save structures to my axiom menu? So when you have them selected with like box select or freehand select, you copy them with Control C, and then I don't know what it is by default. I think it's Control P for blueprint, and you'll pull up this menu. And so you name them, and then you can choose a folder on your computer to put them into. And then all you have to do is open this and then find your folder with the blueprint saved. So that's what I've done here. I have a folder for all of my my axiom blueprints. I've got some weird stuff in here. Like I've got the Yoshi copter from the Mario Kart video. there he is. I got the Yoshi copter. What else do I have? Oh my god, I never got to show these off. Okay, guys. A while back, I made like my best trees ever. I made like my greatest trees ever, and I'm so happy with them, but I've never gotten a chance to use them. Look at these. Hold on. I'm just gonna show these off temporarily. Dude, look at these trees that I made. Look at this one, bro. I'm so happy with these trees, and I've like never had a place to use them. I cooked so hard, and I don't have a project to like use them in. I've tried to like shoehorn them into my other projects, but I haven't had a spot for them. This is kind of one of my issues with the with this map, is that the trees are so bad. These trees are so bad, but like I can't make them bigger or like go into much more detail because it's just the style of the Breath of the Wild and Tears trees, you know? So I can't like make them that much better than what they currently are. And even if I could, like, do I really want to replace every single tree on the map? What am I looking at? Oh, it's the Misko's treasure thing. Okay. Alright, let's place more of these rocks. So we've got a horizontal one here, and we've got a shrine. So, like, right on the edge. Okay, so it's this rock. Like, right here, we've got a horizontal one. So let's grab Tears of the Kingdom assets, and let's choose... this one, I guess. And just kind of incorporate it into the rock. Like so. Boom. What do the bottoms look like in Tears? They're just flat. Okay. That makes it really easy for me, actually. That actually makes it super easy. Because, like, this is just, like, done. Like, I don't have to do anything here. That just literally works. Alright, and now there's a shrine up here. And a new rock that wasn't in Tears of the Kingdom. Or in Breath of the Wild, sorry. So let's climb up, let's take a look. So it's a very square rock, and it's got, like, spikes on the top. So we could probably just use the shape tool here. Let's grab white wool, and let's just do this. Reset rotation. Kind of stretch it a little bit, rotate it. Kind of like this. We're going to mask to air. So we only affect air blocks, and then we can do, like, this kind of thing. It's kind of like that. Could you make Mario Odyssey? That is actually a project idea I've had in mind. Hello? Oh god, the lag's coming back. Why am I lagging today? I don't understand. This is so bizarre. I should not have masked to air, actually. I actually just should not have done that. Because now we have stuff like this. I'm not going to do that in the future. Noted. There we go. I think that's all of them. Except this corner here. I don't know why dude, why am I lagging so bad? I don't understand. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me try something, chat. I am trying something, seeing if it fixes it. All of these I don't need. I'm trying to fix it, chat. I don't know what's going on. It only lags on Twitch? Oh, if it's only lagging on Twitch and not YouTube, then it's probably just a Twitch issue, honestly. That probably has nothing to do with me. Well, no, because I'm lagging in Minecraft, too. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably just bad day for my internet or something. Okay, so there's like spikes at the top. These are like stone spikes. You guys see that? Wonder if we should use like walls. YouTube is okay. So it is just Twitch. It's specifically Twitch that's lagging then. It's only lagging on Twitch, not on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, it's just Twitch messing up then. It's not my fault. Fun. Awesome. Thank you, Twitch. Thinking we can do like these kind of things for the spikes. Maybe. I feel like that probably works. I hate Twitch. Yeah. Twitch isn't always awesome. Twitch isn't always great. Yeah, it's just Twitch lagging. I mean, at least it's good to know that it's not my problem then. it's not my fault. It's just Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. It doesn't look very pretty, but it doesn't look very pretty in Tears of the Kingdom either. What is this song? I don't think I've heard this song. The finals? Is that what this is? That's really funny. And then we just take like the weld tool and just like, that's the wrong tool. That's also not correct. That's also just not what I want. Just do stuff like this to kind of make it look more natural than just a big rock or like a big square. And we can kind of like cut this back a little bit. Just do a little bit of work here and there to vary up the rock structure so it's not a big square. Like that. Looks good. Yeah. And then I think that, oh, get rid of that. And then all we have to do is put that there. Boom. And we have to find stones, which is somewhere around here. There it is. And we turn on mask surface and boom. Stream lagged out. Yeah, Twitch is just not having a good day. Why do you never look at YouTube chat? I do look at YouTube chat, but a lot of the times I look over at YouTube chat and like, here's an example. I look over at YouTube chat. The first thing I see is lava gricken, and I don't want to read that shit out, bro. I'm not reading that shit. That's why I don't read a lot from YouTube chat. Because Twitch chat is not like that. YouTube has a bunch of silly stuff like that. But I look at YouTube chat, and if there's something worth reading, then I'll read it. Alright, we need a shrine. Is this shrine of a 45-degree angle? Yes, it is. Alright, we need to make a 45-degree angle shrine. Which we can do. That's not the right button, though. Boom. Boom. Alright. Are we going to try colorblind glasses? No, never. It'll just mess me up even more than it already has. Because, like, the thing... I think I talked about this yesterday a little bit. The thing with me about colorblind glasses is that I don't see how changing the way that I perceive colors is going to help me. Like, I think that'll just mess me up even more. I don't know. I don't see that as being helpful to me. I see that as being more detrimental. Grazzy, I did it. 45-degree angle. Good job, Will. Proud of you. So yeah, that's why I don't really think I want to try colorblind glasses. Because I feel like changing the way I perceive colors is just going to make it worse for me. Because, like, people have also suggested, like, oh, put a color filter on your monitor so you can see it correctly. But no. Then I'll only be seeing the colors, like, I'll be seeing the colors on my computer differently than I see colors everywhere else in the world. And I don't want to do that. I didn't have no updates on. I didn't have no updates on. I didn't have no updates on. Did I think I thought I had it off, so I thought that I had it off when I started, so I turned it on. But I think I actually did have it turned on, so I accidentally turned it off. Hello? Thank you. Floating graphs. Nice. Alright, well... I can just do this. And then we select the concrete pattern and we move it back over. I swear to God, nobody else touch it. Nobody touch it if you don't have no updates on, okay? I'm going to hurt you if anyone here touches it. Well, stop messing around in here. Nope. 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 No, 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 nope. No. 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 You know what? Just for safety's sake, you know what I'm gonna do? There we go. Like that. I think that looks better. Don't like this. So I'm gonna do this to make it a one-block center. But now that looks off. Should we do it here instead? That looks even worse. We'll have to do that. What time is it? For me right now, it is 3:30 p.m. Alright, did the... Oh, it's ugly up here. Oh, it's bad up here. Need like that. Then like something here. And then... That kind of deal. Yeah? I can get rid of this thing. Cut. Boom. Okay. Glass is gonna be an issue, though. I think we should change them to full blocks. But I don't really like that as much, but I don't think the glass pane will work on the corners there. I think that's good. I should take a closer look at the spiral. Good thing I did. Good thing I took a look at the spiral. Just do some stuff like this. Get rid of some of the excessive parts. That's fine, I think. Up here, it's a bit ridiculous, though. What's going on here? There we go. I think that's good. I think that's good. Wouldn't light blue glaze terracotta be better for the warp points? No. Because, look. It has the kind of same powdery, sandish, it has the same kind of, like, powdery sand, texture as the concrete powder. So, the light blue concrete powder works better, I think. That's what I used for the Breath of the Wild ones, but they're different in this game. I think that looks good. I think that works. Where'd the regular shrine go? There was never a regular shrine. Nope. 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 Get it out. Get it out of here. Get that out of here. The 90-degree one. We never had one around here. I can paste it for you, but we never had one around here. Here. There you go. Side by side? Yeah, those look good. Alright, let me copy the diagonal one now. Up to that height, and then bring this over. And then, like so. Alright. And then... yeah, that looks good. I have my mask set to the stone, though, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Celios, I'm trying to copy a template. What is that? Don't place a block. I'm trying to copy this. Oh, man. Left 2. And then this over. And back a block. I think I got it all. No, there's one block that's missing. Boom. Shrine 45. Bang. Alright, we got them both copied now. So let's touch the concrete on the other shrine. Nope, nope, I'm removing them. I'm removing them before anyone has a chance to. I pressed the wrong button, though. Boom. Alright. Shrine here. Let's get Shrine 45. I already have it selected, though. Whatever. Boom, boom. Yeah, we'll just have the edit terrain around it. Like, we just kind of have to do, like, this. Get rid of this. And I think that's good. And then I don't think it matters if the grass piles up along the back here. I think that's fine. As long as the front is open. Oh my god, dude. I forgot how much I cooked on these shrine designs back in the day. Like, I'm so happy with how these shrine designs turned out. Like, that looks so good. And just in general, I think Tears of the Kingdom shrines look better than Breath of the Wild shrines. By the way, I don't think I ever actually mentioned this, but I have a new skin, as I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed. Someone made this for me on Twitter and just, like, tweeted it at me. I named the skin after the person so that I can easily credit them. Let me go see... Make sure I can credit them. I, like, completely forgot to bring this up on stream. I just, like, never did. But I don't... Where is the spot? I need to find the tweet because I cannot open the Minecraft launcher. Where is it? Where is it? It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. I know it is. I'm never gonna find it, I guess. Where is it? I want to credit this person. I'm gonna find it. What? Is it gone? Is the tweet just gone? What the heck? I can't find the tweet anymore. Oh my god. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, I can credit them next stream then, because I can't find the tweet, and I also cannot open the Minecraft launcher to see what the name was. I think it was Highland something. But I don't remember what the second word was or what it was exactly. So I'm gonna have to do that next stream because I can't open the Minecraft launcher to see what the name was. Next stream it's happening. All right, why is there a bunch of no? This is a disaster waiting to happen. I am removing this before that all falls. All right, let's take a look at where we need to put more rocks. Okay, there's one down here. Let's do that. It's a slightly tilted one, not extreme, like probably this. Yeah, something like that. And then move it back a little bit. Kind of like there. Perfect. There's a small one hanging out of this, like right here. Why is that so much taller in tiers? Was this rock... Did this rock get changed between games? It might have. I think this rock might have got changed between games, because it's way taller in this one. No way. No way they would just change a rock like that. How long do you think it'll take to finish the entire project? I hope to be done before 2028. That's the plan. They changed the other cliffs to fit the cave. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I just have to expand this then. Isn't too much of a problem. It's just weird. I really didn't think they would just, like, do that. Okay, connect it up with the train a little bit better. Looks like it's probably pretty good. So now what we do is we do and mask. We want to affect white wool. And then we also want to affect an angle of 90 with a range of 45. And we want to paint with grass. Like so. And then we take just the white wool. We color it. Boom. Perfect. That needs to be changed, though. I think that's good. Grass needs to go on top, so we need to take out our grasses preset, and we need to go to this and find grasses in here, which is right here. And then we do this. We do that. And then we do below tall grass, half bottom, and then we paint with tall grass on the top half and do this. And then we do the same thing with fern. Upper half of large fern, and we want to affect the lower half. And boom. Now we have the grass done on top. Just like that. This is really ugly. All the dirt here needs to be stone as the blood moon happens and tears. So we're going to do this, and we're going to... That's not the right thing. We need to pull out the stones tool again, which is right there. And then we do that. And boom. And now we can grab the small rock, because that is a small rock sticking out of the cliff, and we can do this. Boom. Just like that. Yippee. Any others immediately around here? There's this very small one, like right here. So we'll copy the same one in here. Just put it into the ground like so. Boom. Put the grass on it. Oh, there's a big one right here. There's a gigantic one. Okay, let's get the really big Fallen Rock 4. Let's do this. Let's get 3. I think 3 works better. Like that. Boom. Alright, what others are around here? Any more? Oh yeah, there's a big one right here. Probably like the same one, but I'll choose Fallen Rock 2 instead. And then we can do like this. What time is it where you are? It's about to be 4 p.m. 3:40 p.m. right now. How often do you make backups? My server automatically takes a backup every single day. And then every once in a while, I don't really have like... Oh. Why is it not replacing that? Maybe it's not. Wait, let me look at the other ones. Okay, it's not. Okay. Yeah, the server auto backups every single day, and then every once in a while, I'll, like, take one of the backups, and I'll upload it to my Google Drive to keep it, like, safe. Usually once every, like, every month or so. So, daily backups, and then I, like, do, like, a hard save of one of the backups every month or so. Oh, that looks really good. Nope. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. We're at the same time zone? Yeah. I'm in Nebraska. That is public knowledge. That's where I'm at. Also, do we want to try and do this? What is going on here? You see these, like, patterns? I wonder if we can do that somehow. Like, what if we get out a noise painter and we do, like, this? And then we can really mess with the... With the stuff. Like, I'm trying to see if there's a way we can, like, mess with this noise pattern in the bottom right and do, like, dead brain coral. And we, like, really mess with it. Like, do something like this kind of deal. That doesn't really work. It's not really great. Rooted dirt? It doesn't stand out too much, but I guess that's good. What does that even change? I guess that makes it a little thinner, which is good. Maybe just something like that. Why does it make a giant clump there? What the heck? I guess, like, that just works. We could just do that. But, like, is it even worth doing that? I guess so. I don't really love it, but, like, it has to be subtle, you know? There's not really a way to do it and make it look, like, very obvious. We kind of have to just keep it subtle. Close enough. Super small in game, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't really... I don't know. I mean, I guess it were. Like, is it even really worth doing? Like, at this point, is it even worth, like, adding them at all? Or should we just, like, decide not to make those? Dead coral? That's what I tried at first. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. I did try dead brain coral, because I think the pattern matches. We could just decide not to. Yeah. I do think the coral works better, but, like, there's not really a point to do this. I'll save this as now. Swirly dirt. That's what I'll call this template. I'll save it for now. I'll remove it for now, but I save the template, so we can easily add them if we want to later. Because I don't know if it's even worth it. Like, finding all of those points across the world and putting them in, that's really annoying. Let's head back towards Lookout Landing a little bit and check out, yeah, because there's, like, gonna be rocks that I missed, like, right here. That is right on the other side of this. Like, here. And it's a horizontal one, a rare horizontal one. Let's grab this one. Actually, no, I like Fallen Rock 8 for this. Put that, like, right there. Oh, remove the mask. Boom. It's actually crazy how good those look. Like, they just make the world look more full. Oh, I almost just fell and died. It makes the world look more full and interesting. We can also kind of just look on the map, actually. We literally could just use the map. Now that I think about it. Like, we know there's one here. Oh, wait, no. One of the station things is here. One of the build stations. Yeah. Yeah, we have to do the build station thing. Die? Thank you. We have to do these things. I guess we can build some of these up. Let's place in some more of these fallen rocks around here first, though. Because there's quite a few. Oh, yeah, there's quite a few right here. I'm not recording. Okay, so there's one, like, right here. No, it's here. Is this stone wall gone? No, the stone wall's still there. Okay, so it's right here. Small horizontal one. Probably this one, and we just, like, put it really far into the ground. Not horizontal, like, crooked one, I guess. Like that. There's a big one in the distance. That is right here, which is, like, right here on this hill. And it looks to be a big one. So we're going to take Fallen Rock 4 for this one. Flip it so it's facing the right way. Boom. Big one, big one, big one. There's a small one there. Yeah, there's a small one right here. Very small one. Let's choose Fallen Rock 2. Push it into the ground, move it over. Like so. There we go. Oh, they look so good. They look really good. Okay, and then up on the hill, we've got one like here and up here. Put one there, and then we'll grab Fallen Rock 3 and put that one here. Boom. All right. They are looking good. Oh, there's another really tiny one. You see that? There's a tiny one like right here. We'll grab Fallen Rock 1. I need to make more smaller ones, but this will do for now. Okay. These things. There's another tiny one there. Like right here. Just do that. Okay, so these are big... probably dark oak platforms. Right here. That's what I think of when I look at this. Dark oak. It's not gray enough, but we don't really have a gray wood. We could just use a different... We could just not use wood. That's acacia. I'm thinking slabs, though. I'm thinking slabs. Not full block. I think it'll look weird as a full block. Right? Do we agree there that this would be weird as a full block? Like, look at it. But if we... But if we do... If we do a slab, it's going to be like that. So I don't actually think what matters. We probably should do full blocks. Because, like, the reason I'm putting it up here is because we have to put stuff on it, so we can't do bottom slabs. Pale oak is white, unless we're using this, which I do think I like that more than the acacia. I think we have to do full blocks. I think I like the pale oak more than the acacia. We could do it in rows like this. Like, we could do it like this, and then like that. Or, here's an idea. I use this technique for a different build project I've been working on in secret. I need to remember how to do it. How did I do it? I think I used splatter. And I did 50% of this, 50% of that. And I do... Yeah, I do like that. Why? It's a bit... Okay, no. It's not... What if I try simplex? Yeah, you see this pattern down here? Look at that pattern. Oh, it's a bit too zoomed in, though. Like, doesn't that pattern down there look like wooden panels and like a big wall? Like, look at that. If we can perfect that... Maybe like this instead. It probably doesn't work on this scale. We'll probably just have to do that manually. But it'd be really annoying to do this manually every single time. If I just do 0. No, that's just gonna do nothing. Because, like, it just doesn't work. We'll have to do it, like, manually every time. Which is a bit annoying, but, like, it's not too bad. All we have to kind of do is, like, this. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out. Kind of like that, maybe? I don't really like that, honestly. I think I would actually just rather have it like, be different every row. I think I just like this. It just works better. It just works better. Okay, so now what I'm thinking... We need stairs. What are you doing? Oh, I kind of see what you're doing. Yeah, we can get to that in a second. So let's get out some gray stairs. I'm thinking polished tough probably works with this color of wood the best. Whoa, that's weird. That's too light. But I think the deep slate would be too dark. I think deep slate would be too dark, so we kind of have to choose like a... I guess we can try it. Like... this. Actually. It's a little too dark. But it might be the best choice that we have. I don't know if we have a better option than this. Would just acacia work? Okay, the logs. No, I don't think so. I don't think I would like just acacia. I think I like it striped better. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this doesn't look as good. I think it looks better when it's striped. Okay, he's trolling. It looks too plain, exactly. Okay, what do these things look like in the back? Okay, I see. Okay. Here's my vision then. Here's my vision. Alright. I think we have to use dark oak for these panels in the back. Because we need trapdoors for this, I think. I think we need trapdoors for this and these panels in the back. Here's my vision. Here's my vision. For these posts. Oh, wait, yeah, no, those are definitely just dark oak colored. Never mind. Yeah, no, dark oak is 100% the right play. Here's my vision. We do this. For the panels. And then we do this. Maybe this won't work. That's kind of what I had in mind for the panels. And then we drape, like, banners and stuff over it. So we do, like... But I don't like banners. I really don't like banners. I really don't like... No, I don't want to build with banners. I don't want to build with banners. I hate building with banners. They're just annoying. It looks too high. It's more than twice the height of Link, and it's twice the height of a Minecraft player. I think it's fine. But the thing is, we can't do full blocks. We can't do full blocks. So I'm wondering... Okay, here's my plan. Here's my plan. Here's my plan. I think you guys can already see it. Something like that. I think that's probably our only option. I don't like the gap in the warped trapdoor, though. I don't like the gap. But there's no other option. Nah, use banners. No. We can use banners a little bit like this, but no. We're not doing full banners. Yes! Good call, Whale. Actually, good call, yeah. That helps with it a lot. I still don't like that. I'm not a fan of the gap, but, like, I don't think we really have a choice, right? I don't think we have a choice. And I also don't think we can drape it over this side. I don't think we can drape it over this side because we're gonna have the boards up against it, you see? Which is kind of my concern here with these panels. Okay, what if... Okay, so look at this, look at this. So we're gonna have spruce, like, panels, right? We're gonna have these, like, these boards. And the boards are gonna be, like, held up against it, right? Like so. You're not gonna trick me, buddy. You ain't tricking me. The boards would be like that. And that, so it can still lean up against it, and it doesn't look as bad around the back. But I don't like this. I don't like how thick the board is. So I'm wondering if we can do something clever with trapdoors again. Like this. For the boards. I don't like doing full blocks for the boards. Polished andesite work for the stairs. I think polished andesite's far too bright. Yeah, I think the andesite's too... I'm not necessarily a fan of the deep slate, but I think that the andesite's too bright. This is better. This is better. I like this. This is better than what I have. But the trapdoors around this side don't work. I think that's probably fine. Kind of like that to make the boards a bit rounder. Because I don't... Maybe it is better to just do, like, all the way across. Like that. I guess that is better. I didn't want to, but I think it works. Okay. I think that works. What are you doing? Hold on, I'm moving this over. Signs. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what signs you're talking about. Because we need 2, so we're going to have to paste a second one over. Like so. Boom. Boom. Yippee! Is this bad? Probably. Yeah, I don't like that. Because again, banners disappear. This is part of the reason I don't want to use banners. Banners disappear at a distance, so I want to use... Banners are fine for small details like that on the side, but doing the full thing out of banners, this is why I don't want to use them. And also, stacking banners on top of each other just looks bad. That's why I've been so against the banners. Okay. We could put craft... Ooh, I like the idea of putting, like, crafting tables in here. I like the idea of the crafting table. And we can, like, copy, like, a mini version of this. Like, for the side here. Let me remove this. Like, just for, like, Minecraft's sake, adding a bit of utility to these is really fun. I like that idea. Tiger, thank you for subscribing on Twitch at Tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Your name will be written in the book of supporters. I really got to get started on that. Oh, my God. I really got to get started on that. Nope. Well, nope. Nope. That's a no-no. that out by a block. Then we want a smaller board. Yeah. Like so. Well, I'm gonna... No. No. We're not adding that much utility to this. Nope. We don't need a level 30 enchantment setup at every single one of these. And then we can do a lot of, like, this for the like, long bits of wood. Slabs for the big, for the bigger boards, like so. Nope. 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 Not happening. Nope. We're done. You're done. You're done. Nope. Nope. You're banned. You're banned from adding to this. You're no longer allowed to make any additions to this thing. And then we can kind of put craft tables, like... Okay, fine. You get one more addition. You get to put the wheel. We can do the wheels. I like it. I like that a lot. I genuinely really like that. I think that looks good. There's more. Guys, we have a decision to make. Do we implement every single Hudson sign? Do we do that? Yeah, it looks like everyone wants me to. Oh, I was really hoping you guys would say no. All right. Let's do it then. Let's make the Hudson signs. Here's my vision for them. Something like this. Nope. 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 Stop it, Whale. Just use fences, bro. Alright, let's use fences. Here we go. You wanted fences? Here you go. I hate it. I hate it. That looks awesome, man. Just for the pull? Yeah, okay. Just for the pull. And then, guess what? Now it's way too thick. I don't like that. I don't like it. Nope. It's bad. Looks ugly. Doesn't look good. Too thick. No, that's great. You guys are crazy. Whale? Nope. You're out. You're out, Whale. You're out. You're out, Whale. We can come up with something better than that. We can very easily come up with something better than that, guys. 100% we can come up with something better than that. I'm not saying this is the better choice. I'm just saying we can come up with something better than fences. Like, walls are immediately a better option than fences. 100% the walls are immediately better than fences. I wonder if there's a way we can incorporate hanging signs. Like, imagine a world where we get, like... Okay, that's not gonna work. No, that's not what I wanted. Imagine, like, something like this. And then we do walls. Like, something like that is immediately better than the fences. Like, I like that way more than the fences. Still not great. Still not ideal. It's too plain. Maybe this is where we incorporate the fences, or the trapdoors down here. Yeah, see, like, look at that. I don't like that as much. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why, but it looks weird. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. I agree. It looks a bit weird. It was perfectly accurate? No, it was ugly. That's what the fences with the trapdoors on the side were. They were ugly. Man, maybe this is where we do... She doesn't connect right. Like, that's literally perfect, but it doesn't connect right. Trapdoor on top of the signs? That actually might be the answer. That might genuinely be the solution here. That might be why it looks weird. I think that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Not even like that, just that. And then, oh, but no, that's fine. That helps a lot immediately. I don't know about that. Junglewood would work better here. We can try it. Yeah. I don't think I like that as much. Like, yeah, it matches the post better, but I don't think it should match the post. I think it should look different. I'm not quite sold on this. Maybe if we did it like this. But even still, like, there's not actually anything there in game. There's nothing there in game, and that's why I don't like that. It looks weird with that. Maybe we can just do, like... No. See, I don't like... That's actually better. That's better than what we just had. Nah, I still don't like that. Fences were perfect, please. If you think the fences were better than this, you're wrong. I'm sorry. If you thought the fences were better than this, you're wrong. I'm decently happy with this. Send it more one block. You mean like outwards, like this? I don't think that looks good. But maybe that's what you meant? Too tall. Maybe it's too tall. No. I don't like that as much. Yeah, maybe it is too tall. You might be right about that. I think you're right. It is too tall. I don't like the trapdoor all the way across the top. I think it looks a lot better like this. I think I like this. I'm gonna butcher this name. Mastra? I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Your name will be written in the book of supporters. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I think that's a lot better. I think I'd like that a lot. Well, I'm gonna kill you. You're not fooling me anymore. I think that's way better, right? I'd like that a lot. I might be ready to just say that's it. I think I really, really like that. Every Addison sign is different. Well, we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. Nope. I gave you a chance and you blew it. I gave you a chance, little bro. Bro had a second chance and he immediately blew it. Alright. Hello? This is not what I copied. Addison sign. Save that in the Tears of the Kingdom blueprints. Very good. I actually really like that. That actually looks really good. I really like that. I think the pole could be thinner. Alright, I'm gonna shut every fence enjoyer up right now. Look at that. I believe this will shut up every fence enjoyer. That sucks. It does. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm not doing fences. It's ugly. Sorry if you disagree, but I think the fences are terrible. Move that over a little bit. No, I don't even like that. That looks... I don't even like that. Alright, we got some more things. Got a little platform thing here. We got a smaller version of like this. And it's got like stones. It's like a pile of stones. So we should get... What color is that? That's a really bright stone. I feel like smooth stone might not be the right option, but it's like the first thing that comes to mind. Let's make it 5 by 5. Kind of something like that. I feel like quartz is too bright. Like, I guess maybe we should do quartz. My concern with using quartz is that quartz is going to be used in a lot of Zonai palettes. Wait, do we not? There is. I don't know why it wasn't type replacing. Whatever. I'll fix that manually. Like, the quartz is a more accurate color, but I'm going to use this a lot for Zonai stuff, so maybe we shouldn't be using it here? I don't know. What am I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, chat. I'm being stupid. Kind of something more like that. Andesite has too much texture. I'd rather use smooth stone. Because it's a very, like... Look at it. Not only is it super smooth, but it's got like the same grid pattern.
Also hi.
Hello, Nolan. Thank you for the $2. We don't have calcite slabs. So... Smooth sandstone or endstone bricks? They're white. Are these things not white? I think I prefer smooth stone. Why does it not type replace correctly with smooth stone? I think that's good. I think I like that. I don't know how we're gonna do the top though. Not really sure how we're gonna do this part. Like, how are we gonna do this? I don't know how this is gonna work. I imagine like this on the top. That's what I imagine for the top. But then this block here is a problem. Because, like, we can do that, but we can only have one. Carpet actually is a better choice for the top. That's actually a good shout. Carpet's a better option for the top. But this block here... Like, we could use warped stairs, but that just, like, blocks it off too much, you know? Like, then you can't even see the stones below it. Like, look at that. I don't like how closed off the stone is. Let's see what Whale's thinking. Whale has a crazy idea, apparently. Let's see what Whale wants to do here. As soon as he logs back on. It looks good, though? Yeah. But, I mean, I'd rather have something better. Let's see what Whale's thinking. Let's see it. Cook for us. Watching a master at work here. That was a lot to take in. There was a lot to take in. I don't think that, I think it's probably better, but it doesn't necessarily solve any of the problems I was talking about. That doesn't necessarily solve literally any of the problems I was talking about. Taller? I don't think we... The only way we can make it taller is if we did like this. And then we did... But then that just looks really weird. It just looks really weird when we make it taller. Where the warp trapdoors go? I don't have any. Like, I don't hate this, but, like, you can't even tell it what it's supposed to be, you know? Like, what the hell are you actually looking at? Who knows? Who could tell me what the hell we're actually looking at here? Out of battery. Can we be for real? Where is my charger? Where did I put it? There it is. Come on, turn on. You're plugged in. Thank you. Yeah, start on a new one, Whale. I'm not a fan of this. I'm gonna move this up, though. Alright. Okay, similar thing. Similar start, right? I think we had a good start last time. I think we had a good start. It needs to be like that. How tall is this one? Yeah. It needs to be like this. Okay. Very similar start. I'm trying to trust the process here. But I'm not really a fan. Maybe just like that. Maybe. I don't know. More cubits just looks bad. I just don't like that one. I just really don't like that one. Whale's got kind of something going. It's not terrible, but it's, I don't know. God. I'm starting over again. Okay. Okay. New idea. Starting off with something new here. Watch this. Hello? What the hell was that? Alright. We got that to start. That. Boom. Boom. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me cook, let me cook. Maybe. Yeah, it's so close. It's so close. Maybe? Maybe? Ah. This is hard. Please try banners. Where? How? Where are the banners going? I don't see how we apply banners to this, honestly. I don't see a way in which we apply banners to this. What's Goat have in mind? I don't see a way for the banners to work. This is why we can't really go one taller, guys. I see a lot of people telling me to go one taller. Look what happens when we go one taller. You see this? It just kind of looks not as bad as I thought it was going to. As a matter of fact. Actually, not as bad as I thought it was going to. Actually, actually, like, maybe that really was the problem. Use more blue? How? How do we use more blue? The edges are white, and I already accounted for that by making less of the edges white and more blue. The only other option is to do like this, and then change this to a warped trapdoor. That's the only other option. But I don't think I'll like that as much. I don't like that as much. And then if it's all blue, then the white part looks out of place. See that? Just let me do it. Whale, just let me do it. Whale, just let me do it. Okay. Okay, he gave up. I think I see what you're going for. Like that. And then that's more blue, so we can change these back to white. Nope. That's... No, that's too much. Too much. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Other option is to do this and this. I don't know which I like more. I think I liked it the other way around more. What do we think? Should we go this or should we do blue stairs and white on top? White stairs or blue stairs here? If we go back to blue, we'll put the white trapdoors back on top. Looks like you guys say white stair here. Most people seem to agree white stair here. Alright. We'll go with that. I don't know if I like the carpet on the bottom. I don't know about that. I think it's a bit much. I think the carpet on the bottom is a bit too much. I think it's a little too much. I think that's good right there. My food's done. Want some, Grazzy? You asshole. You... God damn it.
Have you tried slabs or trapdoors instead of logs?
We can't do that. Because, I mean... It either floats... If we do slabs or trapdoors, it's either gonna float because you can't connect it up, or... like this. It's either gonna float like that, or you're not gonna be able to connect things properly. And what we could do, I guess, is extend these down. I guess that might work. I don't know. That might work. And then we do dark oak slabs. Maybe. Yeah, I think that actually does look better. I actually do think that looks better. That's a good suggestion. Thank you for the 2, Nolan. We can use it there, but not for the rest of it. Alright. What else is there? There's a whole wagon, which I forgot to mention earlier. I got a new wagon design as well. Somebody DM'd Voxel with a wagon design. I believe it was Margot. I think that's how you say the name. They might be in chat. Maybe. Maybe they're here. Is Margot here in chat? I think that's how you pronounce the name. There it is, right there. Suggested a new wagon design. I edited it very, very slightly. They sent me a new wagon design, and I used it, and I changed aspects of it. These were fence gates, but I like the signs more, and also I added these little nubs, which I like more, and then I think I changed like a couple of the bottom things, but yeah. We changed it. So yippee. Alright. Let me select the wagon design. And slowly fly over because I forgot to... Well, you got... If I get over there and that's still in the sky, I'm banning you. If I get over here and I... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, buddy. That's what I thought. Whoops. That's too high. Forgot that was on my clipboard. Okay, this is good. I was gonna say, I was like, why is this so cramped here? Because this doesn't exist here. Alright. So now there's like little hay feeding stations. There's like little hay stations. So let's get out some hay. And then I think we can just do like this and then trapdoors. I think that's the only way to really do it. It's a bit too yellow. What if we use the side texture? That's a little better. Alright. And then there's like one extra platform. We'll put it back here since there's not really room. And it's just like... we'll do like this and then... kind of like that thing. Alright. And then we get rid of this, because we don't need it anymore. Learn your lesson, guys. Learn your lesson. Learn your lesson. Get rid of this. Boom. That looks good. That's what I thought. Yippee, I think. Good. Ooh. I see you doing that, Whale. You're doing it on... Yay, we did it. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Did I just see it again? One more time, Whale, and you're gone for good. One more of those, Whale, and you're gone. All right. Let me look at something real quick. Did I include the island? Yes, I did. Okay. So my outline... Wait, I need to look at it again because I immediately forgot. Okay, yes. So my outline for this episode follow... You're not sneaky, Will. Nice try. Nice try sneaking that in. Nice try, bucko. You really thought... You really thought you were going to sneak that in. I saw it. So, my outline for this episode follows this road. So anything south of this road we don't do yet. But it does include this island and this area. So, I think on this stream we can probably finish this whole area up. Between Lookout Landing and here. Let's go a little bit further this way. Towards Lookout Landing and check out what more we missed, if anything, over here. And build it up. And then we'll head north and we'll do the island. So let's get up here. There is another rock at the bottom. Where am I? Is there a Boko behind me? Where did you come from? Okay, he's dead. I just saw the tip of his forehead. Where did bro come from? Okay, let's get up here and let's take a look at our surrounding area. I thought I added these rocks. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. I found them. Okay. Okay, so there's another little mini station. Okay. 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 There's a lot. What build you most looking forward to? Honestly, right now, the other geoglyphs. The first geoglyph was a ton of fun, and I want to build more. That's what I'm looking forward to most right now. Grazzy looks like Frankie Franklin from Spy X Family. I've never seen Spy X Family, so... I'm going to assume that you're wrong. Look it up. Frankie Franklin. I do not look like that guy. Not even close. Not even close. Oh my god, he does! He doesn't even have the same hair color as me. And he has red glasses. And earrings. You guys are just making stuff up. That is not anywhere close to me. Literally all... I was literally just talking about this with my friends last night. Literally all people need to say that somebody looks like me is for them to have glasses. Somebody has glasses and suddenly everyone's like, oh my god, it looks like Grazzy. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like me at all. Just because somebody has glasses doesn't mean they look like me. Okay, so there's one of these here. There's a bigger one over there. And there's one further along the path, like, up here. And the big one's like here. We'll edit this to make it bigger. Whoops. Whoops, that's not the right thing. And then this actually stacks out. Deep slate. I need these. And then, yeah, there's wheels and stuff. And some of these. And like this. Good. Alright. I need the fallen rocks. There's one behind this. So let's take a look at... We'll get fallen rock 2. Boom. There's one over here, so we'll get fallen rock 3. And there's like an enemy camp below it. Flip it this way, I think. Looks better. There we go. And it's literally just a campfire. Nothing crazy. Just like that. Alright. Oh, there's another one of the things that we just built. Where is it? Right here. I'm actually going to increase my flight speed first, because I always forget to do that, and then it's slow to copy things over. Grab this. And put it, like, right here. Perfect. Okay, we got that. Let's get up the hill, see if there's anything up top. Castletown we are not doing, so that is all excluded. I'm gonna make myself a hover thing. Here we go. So we can just fly over there faster. And then, let's see, anything in here? Doesn't look like there's anything in this little gap. That's where a Breath of the Wild shrine used to be, I believe. So yeah, it looks like this whole area is done. Let's get up on this hill and take a look over. That hill right here is this one. So we're climbing over this hill. Let's get the island done. Oh, ooh. That just unloaded, but I saw it. Yeah, okay. Down here there's stuff. There's stuff down here. It's one of these things again. Bang. Got it. And then it's like, this one. What mod do you use to fly so fast? It's Axiom. Alternatively, on the server, we can do F speed and then 1 to 10. We'll change it. That's what I used to do. But now I just use this thing because it's easier. Ugh. Alright, so that's done. Alright, let's take a look at the island. Oh, there's a battle talus. Do I want to do that today? Do I want to do a battle talus today? I kind of do, actually. I actually do kind of want to do a battle talus today. What time is it? 4:45? Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll keep going. I'll do a bit more. But first, I need more water and stuff. So we'll finish that island when I get back. Wait, that battle talus is right where there was a talus in Breath of the Wild. Okay, interesting. I'll be back in a second. I need to get more water and stuff, and then we can finish up that island before ending stream. Back. Ugh. All right. Grazzy, check. What? Check project discussion. I'm aware, Goat. Don't worry, I'm already aware of that. Been aware of that since before the project started. It's not as hard to fix as it looks. It's not nearly as hard to fix as it looks. Alright. We're back. Island. Right. Let's take a stop with this rock here. Okay, so there's a mini little guy. There's just a tiny little dude here. What is this guy? Hold on. We need to make this guy. I removed the original really small one. We can just do this in like an instant by hand. We can do like this. Just a guy like this. A little guy. There we go. And then we get some polished tuff. Okay, and then we grab our noise painter and we go down to Fallen Rocks top. Boom. And then we grab this and we do Fallen Rocks base and we do boom. And then we do this, that, this, boom. Control C, Control Blueprint, except I had a mask, so I have to undo that. There we go. What is this? Fallen Rock 9? Is this Fallen Rock 9? No, this is Fallen Rock 10. Hello, thank you. Alright, now we have this guy. And we can just do... this. That was a trick. That was whale, yeah. That was whale. Nice try, whale. That was a really good one, because you didn't have it playing in both of my ears. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't a troll. Oh my god, whale wasn't trolling me. Tom on Mars, thank you for the raid. I thought whale was trolling me again. I actually thought it was whale. I didn't see that. Welcome, raiders. Good to see you, Tom. Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it. I gotta remember my command. I gotta remember my command.
Grazzy, you're gonna need to nuke the VOD. Chair was spewing some crazy political things.
Okay, buddy.
4chan would say that it was too far.
Thank you, Tom. I gotta introduce this project now to everyone. Thank you as well for the 5, Nolan. I appreciate it. Oh, God. Of course, you guys are freaking out about the chair again. So, from all the raiders... Oh, yeah, whale is banned. That's right. From all the raiders, we are building all of Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft. So, you know, probably gonna be working on this for a while. Yeah, I spent 3 years building all of Breath of the Wild in Minecraft, the video game, Legend of Zelda. And that game has a sequel, so now I'm going through my whole map and I'm changing it to fit in with the sequel. So yeah, gonna take a while. gonna take a while to finish this up. Gonna be here a long time with this. Man, I forgot. I really thought it was whale again, but he's banned. I forgot about that. When did I ban him? I don't even remember banning him. Oh yeah, it's from the nerd emoji because he was building the nerd emoji. I forgot about that. Because I looked over and usually alerts, I forgot that my raid alert sound was the same thing. I thought my raid sound effect was different, but I guess I was wrong. So yeah, we have a little rock here now, and we just do this, and we just like rotate him like that. There we go. Rock done. Yippee, we built a little tiny rock. Let's go. Okay, what else is in this area apart from the battle talus? There's another tiny rock and a tree. Okay, so we have a tiny little rock. I think this one's slightly bigger, so we're gonna go with Fallen Rock 1, and we're gonna place them right here. Perfect. And then we're gonna grab out trees, oak, and pick out one of the very ugly oak trees. Move it down. Like so. Okay. What else is around here? Is there anything? That one, I already got that rock down there. Yeah, that one's whale. I can tell for sure that one was whale. Doesn't look like there's anything else here, so we're gonna grab our hover bike and we're gonna keep flying around. See if we can, spot anything new. I'm not seeing anything. I don't see any new things around here. Not even any rocks. Is there a cave here? Isn't there... Wait. Is there a chasm? There is a chasm. Wait, guys, there might be time to do, like, our first proper chasm. Oh, is it in the cave? Oh, it's in the cave. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to come back to that. Is this even a battle talus? Yeah, that's a battle talus. Wait, how am I gonna do the battle talus? If I get close, it's gonna kill me. We're gonna have to, like, fly by and snap some pictures. Alright, alright. Flyby successful. We got some pictures. Alright. Here we go. Wildlife photography. Exactly. Alright, let's take a look at how we're gonna do this. Let's grab some oak slabs and start doing stuff. It looks like there's a platform. Oh, well, there's the top platform that's like way on top. That's like here. Right? And it kind of comes out pretty far. Let's remove that. You're not tricking me. You're not tricking me this time. You're not tricking me this time. You're never gonna get me again. I know the tell now. I know how to tell when you're trolling me, when it's an actual, like, alert. I thought you were trolling me the last time because I didn't think my raid alert was the same as, like, my other alerts. It's not even me. I think it was Goat. I think I looked over and I saw Goat doing it. So there's the big platform like that. Let's remove this stuff to make room for the platform. Whoops, that's not the right block. Same with this part. Like so. I don't like how the rock is below. Maybe we should move the rock up a block. I think I'm gonna move the rock. The rock needs to be moved ever so slightly. Like so. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on here? There we go. And then we extrude this inward. This part of the platform is actually lower. Because there's like the guard around this thing. And then there's like a lower platform. You can see that. I should zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you see the black rock, and then there's the... It's too vertical. It needs to become... It needs to be something more like this. It needs to be less vertical. Or more vertical, my bad. But then that looks bad. What if we do like that? Sure. I think that's fine. And then we have, like... I remember I built those guards somewhere. The, like, things that guard the rock here. I'll go find those assets in a second, because there's a platform that's, like, down on this layer now. Like so. Probably like that. Sure. And there's another platform down, like, here. Like this. I feel like this top platform's too big. Am I crazy for saying that? I think we need to, like, slim this thing down by a lot. Like, kind of more like that. And then, what's the other side look like? Okay. Yeah, this platform's too big. We need to slim this down, like, to that kind of deal. And then we get... Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. Oh, wait, that's, like, really bad. You guys see the problem there? This gap is a big problem. We kind of have to do, like, this kind of thing. We have to, like... We have to merge it together a little bit. Like this, which I'm not like happy to do that, but otherwise it'll look really bad. My guinea pig loves your streams. What am I supposed to say to that? Does your guinea pig sit there and watch my streams with you? That's kind of awesome if so. Yeah, we kind of need to fill this out with wood. Why does Voxel keep getting kicked? When he has really bad internet, and when he gets disconnected, it says that it kicks him. It says he gets kicked when he disconnects because of an internet crash. All right. Well, we got the general platform figured out. I need to find the enemy tower things that go there. Where's the closest enemy tower? Here. Yeah, here it is. This thing. Why is there a sign? I did not put that there. There's supposed to be a chest. And then we want to move this. I'll clone it. I doubt this thing is here in Tears of the Kingdom, but who knows. Alright, and then we had to fly over there slowly because I forgot to increase my flight speed. Alright. And then there's one on top of the talus, and then there's one to the side. So there's one, like, here that doesn't have a chest. And then there's the one down, like, here that does have the chest. So we remove the chest up here. Like so. Okay. Now we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna do a noise painter, and we're gonna do... let's do splatter. Make it kind of small, and we're gonna do oak slabs. We're gonna do jungle slabs and jungle trapdoors, I think. So let's do that. Trapdoor. Jungle... top? Maybe? Let's replace the oak with mud. Let's try mud bricks. Top side. I need to turn off mask surface, too. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright, now we can start with detail. So, we have, like, some... Yeah, that's good. We have, like, red carpets and stuff, but it's so dull that I'm actually going to use brown carpet. That's black. Because, yeah, there's a lot of, like, has kind of a red twinge, but it's so dull that I'm going to use red carpet instead. Not red, brown, if I can speak. Oh, my gosh. And then there's, like, little... I know what I did for these. Not bone. Diorite. There's, like, little bits of bone that kind of connect up, and what I used previously in Breath of the Wild for these is diorite walls, and I did like this to connect them up, like so. Looks like those are the only one. There's like more hanging from like here, but we're not gonna really be able to connect those up. We can do one like here and here, I guess. That will work. And then we need the guard things. Looks like there's a little bit more of the brown carpet here. And there's the hanging thing here. I don't know how we're going to do that. I don't remember if I've done that in Breath of the Wild or what I did for that. I'm going to stop recording because we did most of the building here. The only place where I know I've built those guards before is the Farron Tower. I think this is the first place I built them. Oh, they kind of got, like, deleted. What's that about? Okay. I'm going to have to do this with World Edit because I'm traveling over such a far distance. TB goat. Paste. And then I'll move them in with, Axiom. Yeah, and then we'll do, like, this kind of thing. As the guard, is the little panels that are guarding the rock. What? Wait, hold on. I knew what these designs look like. Why did I copy those over? Why did I teleport over all the way over there just to copy this little thing? What? I just realized this is the most simple design, and I know it. I knew this was the design. I don't know why I teleported over there. I could have just done like, oh look, I gotta literally just built it in like 2 seconds flat. If I just did this, and oh, you know, like this. I could have done it that fast, and instead I went all the way over to copy it. Like, I just wasn't thinking. Because I have to do that a lot of the time with like more complex designs, like the wagons and stuff. So when I think about it, my first thought just is like, oh yeah, let's go copy it. But no. still... Wait. What happened here? What the heck happened? Oh, right. Yeah, it's not connected as well anymore. I didn't think about that. It doesn't connect properly anymore because of the changes. So I have to do that. Just a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Yeah. Yippee. Done. Probably. Alright. What else is around here? Anything new? I'm not seeing anything else new. Is that dock new? There's a new dock. Hold on. Let's get down here. Circle on in for a smooth landing. Boom. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there's like a new dock here. Alright, let's go dark oak for this. Let's do like that. Kind of line like that. What is this song? What am I listening to? Like that, and then fill dark oak slab 10. That didn't work because I was on the wrong. That's not the right keybind. That's also not the right keybind. What am I doing? I've lost my mind. I have lost my marbles. My marbles are currently scattering across the floor right now. Something like that. Then we can change the ends to dark oak. It's really wide. Don't like it. There we go. That's better. And then we got one of the panel things. Oh, it's at an angle. Oh, wait, that throws a wrench into things. I think I'm going to make the angled ones different. I'm going to do them like this. With the actual things, because it's different. And we have to use, like, slabs instead of, the trapdoors. Like this. Maybe we could do the... I don't think we can really do the trapdoor thing here. We're probably not going to be able to do it. Should be able to find it down below, I think. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about something else. The talus is orange, not gray. I'm not even going to respond to that one. Not even going to bother with that one. Alright, what were these like again? They were like stairs on top, I think. We're not going to be able to do them the same way. We're just going to have to kind of do it like... Oh. Oh, yeah, that's going to be an issue, actually. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I think I know of a workaround we can do here. Pop out. I found grog, but not the one you're thinking of. What the heck? What the hell is going on here? I choose to ignore this. I choose to ignore this. Whoops. Boom. So we got like that. And then what we do is we put this into our mask. And we do this. And we do wrong keybinds. Grab dark oak trapdoors. Top half waterlogged true. And we don't actually affect that block. We want to go above. Why is this not working? Hello? What am I doing wrong here? Am I being stupid? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Is it below? Did I mix them up again? Why is it not working? Do I need to do free... Nope, that's not the right button. Do I need to do freehand draw? Is that what it is? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot it. Works weird. Like that, and then we can just remove these. There. And so now, when these go through the slab here, you can't see it from below. Well, you still can, but now you can't. There we go. And then we can just kind of like do logs like this. Using full blocks. And that's how we can do the like vertical beams that are here. Good enough for a tiny little dock that nobody cares about. Alright, let's go take a look at that chasm now, shall we? Let's go take a look at that chasm that's way back here. Where is it? Back here in the cave. I believe is where it's located. In this little area. Let's take a look. Where's the cave entrance? Wait, what? The cave entrance doesn't exist in Tiers? In what? Wait, where is it? Wait, am I crazy, chat? Wait, what? Am I stupid? How do I say that name? Zakar? I hope? Thank you for subscribing on Twitch with Prime. I appreciate it. Sorry, again, I'm so terrible with names. I'm literally the worst person with names ever. You cannot find someone who's worse with names than I am. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Your name will be written in the book of supporters when the map releases. I'm genuinely not seeing this entrance. Is it like it's been moved? Wait, is there a cave above us in the sky? No, there's not. There's no cave here. In Tiers. The cave is gone in Tiers. What? I'm confused. Does somebody know? Does somebody know? Can you stop trying to kill me? Does somebody know, like, where this chasm is? Like, how to access it? Oh, there's a rock here. Hold on. Tiny one. Oh, there's, like, an error here. Tiny rock. We need a tiny one. Get this guy. It's down in the forest. The chasm is? Or the cave to the chasm? Let's take a look. I'm not seeing where to go here. Is this it? No. Am I blind? Am I just stupid? Is it like further back in the forest? Hold on, where's this chasm at exactly? Here. What? There's got to be like a hidden entrance somewhere in the middle of the forest then. I think that's what Horton's saying. It's along the rock wall in the forest. This rock wall? Because I just looked at the whole thing and it's not here. I've got to be just the dumbest person on planet Earth. Just for fun with the 10 bits, thank you. Hi, I'm new. Welcome. We are building all of Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft. So, you know. Big project. You can get a glimpse of it just by looking around, as you can see. got a lot of stuff that we're doing. A lot of stuff going on in this world. Ignore them. Coordinates are negative. Okay, so I'm like there. I'm like, it's straight this way. It's like right here. Wait. Negative 896. This way. Dude, the coordinate system in tiers is so hard to follow. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just really am stupid. I just missed this. Many, many times. Okay. Well, I guess we're getting rid of this cave. We have to fill this cave up. Get rid of all this. And then, I guess we'll just get rock tool and, fill it up. Goodbye, cave. That's not gonna work, actually. Can we do not can see sky? Why can I not scroll up in my mask? There we go. Oh, the chasm above is gonna affect it. Oh, whatever. It'll be easy to remove. Never mind. I'm being stupid. I can just easily remove that after. Because then I can just do this. I'm being really stupid today. I'm being so stupid today. I don't know why I'm being so dumb. I genuinely don't know why I'm being so dumb today. Oh, because I'm... Okay, he's got it. Alright, and then... Boom. We can just... There we go. I've got that in my mask already. Boom. Stones. Which are down here. Boom. Actually, do this. Surface. Get the whole thing inside, too. Alright, cave patched up. Not quite, but good enough. Alright. So the cavern entrance is like right here. Let's actually move the cavern down here. Hold on. Alright. Here's what we need to do. We need to mask to this and adjacent air, I believe. And we do this. I'm using the wrong thing. And then we can do like this. And that's close enough to being good. Alright, and then what we do is we select light gray wool, red wool, and glass. And we just... Whoop. Alright, so now we got that selected. Now we Control X. Go down into the depths of the earth. It's not nearly tall enough. It isn't nearly tall enough, but it's close enough. We can open up the rest by ourselves, I think. Like that. Beautiful. And now, if we just come in here, we can kind of like open it up by hand a little bit. Perfect. And then we can mask to these 3 blocks. Andesite is what I need. And we can just kind of like melt away. Melt away a little bit at these walls. Open it all up. Push it back a little bit further. Open the whole thing up. And just kind of melt away at the ceiling a bit more. Melt away at the edges. We want to get rid of all the white glass. I want to melt all this back even more. Like this. Perfect. And then we get out like smooth, strength 3. And just kind of smooth out the edges a little bit. Alright. Smooth out that edge a little bit more. Connect it all up together a bit better. Kind of like that. Whee! Alright, and then we get this, and we just kind of... Hold on. First of all, get rid of all the deep slate here. And then we just kind of boop, 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 boop. Turn off mask surface. Just kind of do this. And then we can melt away the edges just a little tiny bit down here to widen it up. Like so. Maybe smooth it a little bit. Whoops. Don't want to smooth all the way down there. Close enough? Good enough for now. I don't want to, like, get too far into this right this second. Because this is not what we're dealing with this project yet. Don't need to really think about this too much or deal with it very much. Making the first chasm? Pretty much, yeah. First chasm is being done right here. For the most part. It's like... We're not really doing anything in the depths yet. We're just kind of connecting the chasm up. Then it should all really be red wool. That's... Oh, I'm an idiot. Like I said, I'm being so dumb today. Like, what was I thinking right there? Just want to kind of connect it all up, make sure it's all red wool. Little patches are probably fine, but I'll remove them just in case. There we go. So now, beautiful. I'm gonna do this. There we go. What boss do you think will be hardest? If I'm building all the bosses, probably Queen Gibdo. I think I am gonna build all the bosses, and I think it'll be Queen Gibdo. It's gonna be the hardest to build. Colgera is gonna be really fun to build. Marbled Goma, I just have to do like, oh, rock tool. Here's Marbled Goma. How deep is the deepest part? The deepest part of the map is like negative 1550. Tallest part, I'm not sure yet. Probably somewhere above like 1500 on the y-axis. Whee! Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool. How many chasms have you done? This is technically the second. I actually did connect up another one in Hyrule Field just for fun. Oh, yeah, no light comes down because it's closed off at the top. I didn't think about that. Man. This sheet was not here before. Whatever. I actually enjoyed the water temple. Oh, no, I hated it. Water temple, like... It's crazy to say, Water Temple actually killed a bunch of my interest in this game in Tears when I first played it because it was so bad. Water Temple was so bad that it genuinely killed a lot of my interest in playing it. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Tears when I first played it, and the beginning of my, like, the thing that started the downfall of my opinion of Tears of the Kingdom was literally the Water Temple. That's how bad it was. I hated the Water Temple. To this day, it's definitely my least favorite temple in Tears. And I genuinely believed if I went to a place like the Wind Temple or the Lightning Temple before the Water Temple, I wouldn't have come out of Tears of the Kingdom with a negative impact, or at least as big of a negative impact. Because, like, the Water Temple just literally soured my mood towards Tears of the Kingdom for the rest of my first playthrough. But I think we're done for today. Oh, no. There's a new one being built. He already built a bunch over there. I don't know what this one's going to be. Wind and Lightning on top, yeah. Wind and Lightning Temples were definitely the best, too. The Ganondorf fight in Hyrule Loki was upsetting me. Yeah. Ganondorf fight was unbelievably underwhelming. I hate the Ganon fight in Tears. I still think Tears of the Kingdom would have benefited immensely if they didn't give Ganon his body back. He should have stayed as a mummy. He should have stayed as a mummy. I genuinely think that they missed out on a huge opportunity to keep Ganon as a mummy. I remember literally saying throughout my whole first playthrough, I was like, please don't give him his body back. Please keep Mummy Ganondorf. Please keep Mummy Ganondorf. I knew they weren't going to, but I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful. Why, though? Because it would have made him such a more unique Ganondorf. Mummy with a U, guys. Get your minds out of the gutter. Like, Mummy Ganondorf would have, like, set him apart from all the other Ganondorfs. It would have completely set him apart and made him unique. Like, imagine the Tears of the Kingdom, Ganondorf and, like, Phantom Ganon had, like, a very creepy vibe to them. And, like, the Gloom Hands as well, you know? And they all had the reoccurring theme of the, like, the reversed vocal notes, you know, in their music. Like, the Gloom Hands music had the reversed notes. I don't remember about Phantom Ganon, but, you know, there was all the, in the build-up to the Ganon fight, they used a lot of the reversed vocal notes, really building up to the creepiness of Mummy Ganondorf. And then they completely undid it by giving him his body back and using the normal Ganon theme. Imagine how cool it would be to be fighting like a decrepit, creepy Ganondorf as a mummy, and the boss theme, instead of being the quiet, monotone, boring boss theme that we got in Tears of the Kingdom, imagine it was a creepy twist on Ganon's theme with the reversed vocal notes. That would have been so good. That would have been so good if we had a Ganon boss theme with the reverse vocal notes and it's like the creepy aesthetic. That would have been so good. Would have been so good. Dude is very passionate about this. Of course I'm passionate about it because it's so much better. And that's what I was hoping for. I remember I got so disappointed when I walked into the boss room and they gave him his body back. I was like, no. Such a missed opportunity. Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf is my least favorite Ganondorf of any Zelda game. But if they kept him as a mummy and they built on that more during the final fight, he would have been my favorite Ganondorf. Not even kidding. Literally, all they had to do is keep him as a mummy, and that would have been my favorite Ganon. Would have been so good. I think what they should have done, instead of immediately giving him his Gerudo body back, they should have had a majority of the fight happen with Mummy Ganondorf, and then at the end, they could give him his Demon King form with, like, the bright red hair. That's what they should have done. They shouldn't have given him his Gerudo body back. He should have stayed as a mummy for the first part of the fight and then gotten the Demon King look to him. That's what they should have done. And I stand by that. And, like, grossly grow it back. Yeah, like, oh, I'm so upset about it. His whole theme throughout the whole game was so creepy. The Gloom Hands, the theme, everything about it was so creepy. And they immediately undid that by giving him his Gerudo body back. Like, oh my god. It actually bothers me how much of a missed opportunity it was to fight like basically a more powerful version of, because they nailed it with Phantom Ganon. Like, the decrepitness and the creepiness of Phantom Ganon was on point. And if they kept that with normal Ganon and made him stronger and gave him more stuff like that, would have been so good. It would have been so good. All right, passionate speech over. Nope. All right. Yep. Nice try. You thought you were gonna sneak that in. Did stream just die? No. Okay. All right. Now that that's out of the way, I think I'm gonna end there. We did a lot. We did this whole area. This whole like highlighted area. When is that cave help coming? I thought you told me you didn't want me to help you with the caves. I thought you told me you didn't want me to help you with them. I did? I asked you yesterday if you wanted my help with one of the caves, and you said, nah, I have to keep you from building any of the caves. That's what you said. I can, but not like right this second, because I need to go eat dinner. I'm heading off there. I need some dinner. I'm a hungry, hungry hippo. Alright, guys. That was a good stream. That was productive. We got a color argument out of the way, because every stream has to have one, you know. So, yeah. That was productive. We did a lot. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't really know for sure. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I plan on it. I'm really enjoying these streams right now. These streams have been a ton of fun so far. I'm excited to keep going with them. So, yeah. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your nights, guys.